In this lecture, we will discuss vector potential. You may also call it as magnetic vector potential or vector potential of magnetostatics. Before we discuss vector potential, let us see scalar potential of electrostatics. All of us know that electric field have diverging nature. For example, if we have a positive charge, then all the electric field lines are diverging from the positive charge. And in case of negative charge, all the electric field lines are converging on the negative charge. So it shows that circumstantial behavior in electric field is zero. Therefore, we can also write it as mathematically as curl of electric field vector is zero, meaning there is no circumstantial behavior in the electric field. This equation 1 permitted us to introduce a scalar potential. We can write a scalar potential as E vector is equal to minus gradient of V, where V is our scalar potential. But nature of magnetic field is quite different. For example, if we consider a bar magnetic having north pole here and south pole here, then the magnetic field line originating from the north pole and will ending on the south pole. So we found that there is no divergence of the magnetic field lines. We can write mathematically it as divergence of magnetic field is equal to 0. This equation permitted us to write or introduce a vector potential A as B vector is equal to curl of A, where A vector is known as vector potential. Let us say this equation as equation number 3. If we put equation 3 in 1 in 2, then we get divergence of curl of A vector is 0. So divergence of any curl is always 0. There is an interesting point to note that electric potential had a built-in ambiguity. For example, since E is equal to minus gradient of V, so we can add any term whose gradient is 0. For example, we can add here any term Z whose gradient is 0. In similar way, B is represented as curl of A vector. Here we can also add any term whose curl vanishes. Now we will discuss the Ampere's law. Ampere's law mathematically can be represented as curl of magnetic field P is equal to mu naught J. So since now we know B is equal to curl of A, then we write now we open that. As I earlier told you that we can add any function in scalar potential V whose gradient is 0 such that there should be no change in physical quantity E. In similar way, we can add gradient of any scalar in vector potential A such that there should be no change in the physical quantity B. We can take care of B is equal to curl of A. So we will take care only of curl of A. So whatever divergence of A comes, this is have no meaning for us. Therefore, we can also eliminate the term divergence of A is equal to 0. So using this concept, our equation number 5 becomes, or our MPL solve becomes, minus del 2A is equal to mu naught J, or del 2A is equal to minus का mu naught J. Let us say equation number 6. So this is nothing but a Poisson equation. We can get the solution of this equation as A R vector mu naught upon 4 pi integral J R vector prime upon R d tau. So let us say this equation number 7. So this is all about the vector potential or magnetic vector potential.